Good evening and thanks so much for joining us for this update from your coronavirus headquarters. I'm Martha Koloski. Looking at COVID-19 cases in Wisconsin first, about 144 new infections were confirmed today. That is the lowest one-day total in a little more than a month. There are now nearly 12,700 positive test results in the state, and 459 people have died. A little more than 7,000 people, though, have recovered. That's 55% of all cases in the state. 2 new cases, though, are also being reported in La Crosse County today, and 1 new case is also being reported in Trempealeau and in Vernon counties. And a little more than 700 new cases are being reported in the state of Minnesota. There are now 16,372 infections. 731 people have died. More than 10,000 people have recovered. There are no new cases being reported for Winona or Houston counties. And then in Winona, nearly 15,000 people have tested positive. 355 people have died, but a little more than 7,300 people have recovered. No new cases, though, are being reported in Alameda County, but 2 new cases are being reported in Winneshiek County. Well, a $75 million fund will help small businesses in Wisconsin. Governor Tony Evers announced the fund just this morning as part of the Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation's We're All In effort. The money will help local businesses bounce back while also maintaining safe environments during the COVID-19 pandemic. The grants of up to $2,500 will go directly to local businesses that have been severely impacted by the pandemic. The money will help pay for health and safety improvements, wages, rent, even mortgages and inventory.
Providing relief to small businesses in Wisconsin that have been impacted by the pandemic is an important part of our response to and recovery from the pandemic.
The funds, mostly from federal money received from the CARES Act, and as many as 30,000 businesses could receive some funding. Valley View Mall in La Crosse is set to reopen this week. Mall management is confirming to News 8 Now that it will open on Friday. When it does reopen, there will be reduced hours, though. Valley View Mall will be open from 11 in the morning until 7 in the evening. That's Monday through Saturday. And then it will also be open noon through 6 p.m. on evenings on Sunday. Well, Safer at Home may be over, but business owners are at risk for lawsuits if they disregard CDC guidelines. One local attorney says having a policy in place can save business owners time and money and also keep people safe. News 8 Now's Jordan Fremstead explains.
Restrictions are loosening up for the business community. Good news for those who have lost tremendous amounts of money in the midst of this pandemic. However, just because a law was struck down doesn't mean responsibility goes out the window.
Businesses owe a duty to their customers to be safe.
We all hope this gradual reopening won't mean a spike in COVID-19 cases, but if a case can be traced back to a business, the potential for a lawsuit is there.
$1 spent today prevents $10 tomorrow. And obviously that's a minimal amount compared to how much you're going to end up spending if a lawsuit gets traced back to you.
Attorney David Pierce says tracing a case to a specific business is tough. However, following CDC recommendations can protect business owners if they are taken to court.
If there is one specific business that happens to have been linked to a lot of different cases, the next step is to find whether the business did things to prevent it.
It's also not likely a business insurance policy covers infectious spread of a disease.
It's actually a pretty common exclusion to a business liability policy.
The La Crosse Area Chamber of Commerce offers step-by-step instructions to open a business safely. Officials recommend having a plan or policy that is communicated clearly beforehand. Wait to open if you can. Make sure people who are sick stay home, wear masks, and socially distance. Create a sanitation point in the business where customers have to use hand sanitizer in order to enter. Communicate this policy to customers effectively as well.
Business owners should be training their employees, not only training their employees, but documenting how they're training their employees.
Customers assume risk when they go out in public, but Pierce says following health guidance is a safer bet.
What happens in 6 months, a year from now, when I have to look a jury in the eye and tell them what I did to prevent the spread of this? And if your answer is nothing, then you're going to have a hard day in court.
In La Crosse, this is Jordan Fremstead, News 8 Now.
And as you heard Jordan mention, there are resources to help guide business owners in reopening their businesses. We do have those links on our website at news8000.com. Now, throughout the pandemic, misinformation has spread through social media like wildfire. And one of these false claims suggests that wearing a mask could cause hypoxia, which is actually rebreathing CO2, restricting airflow to your lungs. But Mayo Clinic Health System Dr. Christopher Tukey says that's not actually true. Instead, he does advise people to wear breathable cloth masks.
The CDC recommends wearing cloth masks while in public. And again, these are very breathable. They do prevent the respiratory droplets from being spread versus the N95 masks, which have a little bit more resistance.
Tukey also suggests if you do want to feel a little more comfortable in your mask, try to limit talking and then make sure you're breathing through your nose. That will help to reduce the uncomfortable humidity that you may be feeling as well. Well, with nursing homes housing a really vulnerable population for the spread of COVID-19, testing is ramping up in Prairie du Chien at the Community Health Services Corporation. They will be testing all of their residents and team members this Wednesday from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. Testing will take place in Prairie du Chien on the Community Health Services Corporation campus. Crawford County Public Health and also the National Guard will be helping Community Health in that testing. Community Health also continues to follow CDC guidelines in their day-to-day fight to fight the spread of the virus. And thanks so much for joining us this evening for this coronavirus update, and we hope to see you back here tonight at 10.